Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, you can be if you give us a call at 434-394-0924. That is the number for our Call Flow Show. But we want you to hold off on those calls this morning because we have a very special guest in the Francis E. Wood Studios, and you'll know her voice. It's Nikki Dean.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we're so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I love coming in the morning.
Oh, that's great. Well, we've got some interesting things coming up for you. One thing that I know that you're excited about because you got a man. He's a neighbor, and he walks his dog every morning, and he usually gives us a wave or something like that. And what did you do, Nikki?
I caught him. I saw him with his two little cute puppers, and I said, "Don't forget we're having a pet walk this weekend on Saturday at Wilkes Lake." He's like, "Okay." I have been trying to catch everybody I saw with a dog or anything. You can roll a cat if you want to in a stroller.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, tell us all about what's going on.
So, yes, we are having our first annual PSR Pet Love Pet Walk, and it's going to be this Saturday at Wilkes Lake next to the skate park. Mm-hmm. It's going to be from 10 to 4, and it is going to be a beautiful day. I'm super excited. I think it's perfect weather, nice and cool for the animals and us. But there will be plenty to do, and it's not just for people with pets. Anybody can come. And this program is to raise funds for our PSR Pet Love program, which helps supply pet food, pet supplies, and veterinary care assistance to low-income older adults in all of the Piedmont Health District that we serve.
Fantastic. Now, is there admission is free?
Yes, there's no charge for admission, but there is a charge to walk itself. It's $10 per walker per pet. So if you got 3 dogs, it's $30.
Right.
But like I said, everything goes to that program. All of the people that are involved in it are volunteers, whether from our office. Longwood has a lot of volunteers coming out. So every dime that we make has went into this. We even have sponsors that have sponsored anything dealing with purchases for that. All of our signs were a sponsorship. We're having a Pup Cup station from Starbucks. They're sponsoring the entire thing, and it's free. Your animal will get free pup cups. We have the costume contest, which all the trophies were a sponsorship. So everything has went into this program, mainly for the veterinary care assistance. We have really great supporters with pet food and supplies, but vets don't take IOUs. So the cash is much needed.
Right, absolutely. This is the first time you've done this, correct? This is
this is the first time. Yes.
And let's see, the supplies and the veterinary care assistance to low income and older adults in Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward. So that's quite an area.
That's a huge stretch. Yes, ma'am.
Now, tell us about the food.
Okay, so we will have 2 food trucks out there. Well, we'll have one food truck. That's the El Taco Loco food truck, which is huge around here. I have never been able to get them and try their food, but I heard it was fantastic. So they will be there. And then we also have Pig and Out Catering. They will be there selling, I think, hamburgers, hot dogs, and barbecue sandwiches, I think, too. So a good variety of food. Plus, both have agreed to give us 10% of all the proceeds. So for all the food that you do enjoy and buy, 10% of that is coming back to our program.
All right. So come hungry, right?
Yes, come hungry. There'll be lots to eat, lots to do. But it's not just food. We'll have a DJ out there. We'll also have local craft and corporate vendors, a 50-50 raffle drawing, a silent auction with lots of goodies, a pet costume contest, of course, the pet trick-or-treating, which I'm super excited about.
All right,
I see your face on
this.
this.
About that.
And then, of course, we'll have lots of other stuff, the group walk and stuff. So Feed More, one of our sponsors, graciously donated a bunch of pet treats. So each of the vendors have been asked to make it kind of a Halloween theme. And there will be a bucket at every vendor station where the pups can go trick-or-treating and get little treats. They don't ever get to do anything fun for Halloween, so I figured bring it to them. And it's going to be super fun. When they register, they'll get the little baggie, and then they can go. Whether they're walking or not, they can get that, and it's a free service. It's just something complimentary that we were able to do.
Well, that just sounds like you got it all together. Now, okay, this is a little personal.
Okay.
This is they have to bring the humans have to bring sort of the little poop stuff up.
So yes, we do ask that the pets stay leashed. We don't want them running into the road or anything like that. Of course, it is a gated area because it is in the park, but it's still safe to have them leashed. And then, of course, the owner is responsible for any cleanup. So please bring your bags. However, we will have some extra bags. I am really good with the owners at Tail Waggers in Keysville through the SPCA. So I'm working on getting some doggy bowls so that all of our little puppers and whatever, kitties, whatever, stay hydrated. We will supply all of that. And then, of course, we'll have some extra bags out there. And I think there's some extra bags actually on the walk trail.
The wall?
Yeah, and there'll be places to put it, so you'll be good.
Well,
but I should have some extra at the registration table, too, just in case we have an accident.
All right. Now, Nikki.
Yes.
How long have you been with PSR?
6 wonderful years. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know that you've done some commercials.
Oh, yes.
Some ads for PSR. So that's, if you think that her voice sounds familiar, yes, it is. It's very familiar because we've got those running.
Yes. I work in the nutrition department, and I do a lot. We wear a lot of hats in our office. Everybody does. That's just one of the great things about PSR, that we're constantly developing new programs and innovative programs, and things of that nature. And everybody wears multiple hats. We're all such huge workers there. But, yeah, I work with the home delivered meals. I work with the congregate nutrition sites. I do a lot with nutrition education, disease prevention, falls prevention, and it just goes on and on and on. And the pet thing kind of just come out of nowhere. In 2020, when COVID hit really hard, of course, with me working with the home delivered meals, we noticed a lot of clients calling in saying, hey, I don't have any food. And I'm like, I just brought you food. What do you mean?
Food for my pet.
Then they're like, oh, well, I gave some to my cat because I couldn't get pet food, which was true. During that time, they were not only hoarding toilet paper, they were hoarding pet food as well. You could barely find it even if you could drive to get to the store. So that's when we really tried to kick it off, and push a little bit harder with the pet program. And, it went from just having a few grants and maybe like 10, 15 clients to now we have over 100 some clients in our pet program and over 200 pets.
Well, pets, it's been proven, especially dogs and cats and all, the bonding between the human is so important.
Very important to reduce social isolation.
That's right.
Yes.
So, you have to have one with, you can't have one without the other.
Yes. And a lot of these older adults, they choose their pet's health over their own. Just one of the perfect stories I tell everybody. I love this story. So a lady called me and she had her little dog and she was afraid that he had like ear mites or something like that, or ear infection, but she couldn't afford to take him to the vet. And I was like, oh, at this time I didn't have any money for vet care. I didn't have that cash. And I was like, I'm so sorry, just hang on for me. She says, well, I had been saving a little bit of money because I was going to go get me some new glasses, but I'll just use that. And I was like, no, wait a minute. Wait. I was like, just hang on. Let me call you back. So I was able to get on the phone, get with some of my regular donors that come in, that I can come to when I really need help. And I was able to scrap some cash together and get her dog taken care of. And she was able to get her new glasses and take care of her puppers. And I was so excited. And it's just one of my favorite things because they really do. They choose their dogs and their pets over their own. So,
yeah. Well, I know that living alone now that Frances is gone, I do have my chocolate lab Iggy. And it took her a while because she did grieve for Frances because they were just joined at the hip.
They know.
But, now she's my dog. And She's a handful, but I don't know what I would do without her.
Yes.
I guess if it came down to it, I like, maybe if she's short of a can of dog food, I'll drive 10 miles into town to pick up just one can of dog food or, some dog food for her.
Yeah.
But I know the feeling. And
it does.
It is.
And I've never
very
been
important.
Huge disclaimer, and I'm so sorry. I've never been a huge dog person. I've always been a cat person, and I have like 15 rabbits. I do love my bunnies. Yes,
oh my God.
I even have one inside. I love my bunnies. But, my sister had bred her Aussie Doodle, and I fell in love with that little puppy. And we just clicked. As soon as I picked him up, we were done. And I love that little thing like he was my own child. And poor little baby, he caught parvo.
Oh, no.
And he was hospitalized, and I had to fork out a lot of cash. And I'm thinking to myself, if I can do this and I have such a hard time working full time, paying for this vet visit, how hard is it for these older adults that don't get that much money coming in? And, wonder if this happens to them or their dog, needs to go in for an emergency visit. Like, that's what really drives me even more now because I feel it,
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what pushes me to do this program.
Well, I think it's an absolutely wonderful idea, and I hope that you guys are successful with it. If I am up to it, I know Idgie would be up to it, but I might bring her down. She's a chocolate.
Amazing.
If she were to have a costume, I believe I would make a great big giant Hershey kiss.
That would be perfect. Don't give away your secrets now. Anyway. I am not a judge because I will have my dog in the judging, and I am walking my little Elvis. His name is Elvis.
That's so cute. What kind of dog is he?
He is an Aussie Doodle. So
Aussie Doodle. Okay.
Yeah, he's a mix between Australian Shepherd and Poodle. And his mom is a miniature, which he's about 35 pounds, and his dad was a toy, and it was 5 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah, just imagine that one. Leave that to the imagination.
That'd be enough costume, I think.
Yes, but so he's kind of in the middle. He's only 6 months old, so he's still a puppers himself, but yeah, he loves being around people. He thinks he's a big dog sometimes, so he likes being around big dogs too. So I'm really excited to get him out there. But I do want to mention too, we have some other stuff, just in case you don't have a pet. This is not just for pets. We have all types of vendors out there that will spark your interest no matter who you are. We've got a paparazzi jewelry. I love a good $5 bargain, we've got, let's see, we do have people with pet accessories that they make themselves, lots of different things like that. We have a character drawing artist out there.
Yeah. How cool
Brian
is that?
Tony's going to be out there doing his characters of pets. Of course, I want to take a pet.
Of course.
Yeah, I want one of me and my dog so bad. And then we even have a booth where you can get your flu and COVID vaccinations in the back. Yes, so we'll have a spot like that. With October, this is prime time for flu season. I already can see people starting to cough everywhere in the stores. So that will be back there. We have our PSR's very own Ginger Downs and Tori Case. They'll be out there from 11 to 1. They have flu, high-dose flu for older adults, the COVID-19, pneumonia, RSV, and the shingle shots.
Oh,
they'll have all of that out there. And just to give you a little boost, too, if you are an older adult, 60 or above, you come out there, you get stuck, get your shot, and you get a $10 Food Line gift card. So,
all right.
Yeah, so they'll have those out there ready to go, too, and out. But, yeah.
Now,
so,
all right,
yeah.
let me ask you something. There's something in the back of my mind now. As far as you have some at the SPCA.
Yes, we will have them out there, too.
Oh, you will?
Yes,
are they going to have
and
any
tailwaggers.
dogs out there for adoption?
I wish we tried so hard. I tried so hard to get some local adoption agencies out there, and I wasn't able to get any out there this year. Hopefully, they'll see how important it is this year and say, okay, we got to get them out there next year.
Okay.
Now, the SPCA may bring some, but most of the time it's the animal shelters that bring those types of things. And unfortunately, I just couldn't get anybody to bring anybody. But, that is an option. So the SPCA will be there. So if you are out there and you're thinking of adopting a pet, talk with them. They'll
Right.
be out there ready to answer any questions.
That's good. Okay, so for those of people now, what kind of pets are we talking about?
It's really anything.
Rabbits.
I mean, if your rabbit will walk on a leash, and it's, hey, mine is leash trained, the one in the house. I have walked that little thing on a leash before. Some people like to take their cats out. If the cat's okay with other animals, that's great. If you want to put them in a stroller, the walk itself is a quarter of a mile. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be, like I said, right there by the skate park. So when you go in, it's that cute little thing going straight back. There's plenty of space for you to bring a stroller. Very easy to roll. So if that's the case. Now, I don't recommend bringing like a horse or anything.
How about a miniature horse?
Don't saddle
Miniature
up
pony,
the horses.
Pig.
Anything that requires a leash, it should be okay. And about people size. Don't go crazy now on me.
Okay.
That would be something, wouldn't that? I can see that in the paper.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But the walk.
know.
So we'll do the walk. The welcome address will be around 11:15.
Right. I was going to ask about time
we'll
on.
have Reverend Susie Thomas over there. She'll be over there to bless the walk for us. And then the walk will begin around 11:30. Like I said, it's a quarter of a mile walk, so it's not too bad. And then we have the costume contest around 12, right after we're done with the walk. And then the silent auction will begin at 10:30 in the morning, and then it will go until 2 p.m. So we'll shut it off at 2 p.m. and then announce the winners.
Okay.
The 50-50 raffle tickets will be sold at the registration table. And then the drawing for the 50-50 raffle will be around 1 o'clock.
Do you have to be present to win?
The 50-50 raffle, yes, because we don't have anything on there. The silent auction, probably not, because we are going to take the name and then the phone number, and then you'll bid on your items. But we tried to make it a good distance to where hopefully you will be there
Still there.
to it. Yes,
That's right.
But if it's an emergency and you have to leave or something, there will be somebody in charge of that registration. Of that auction table. So just let them know. And if you win, we'll just contact you. We'll get it at the office.
We were in between labs. That's what we had. But it was so much fun to go to some of these festivals selling the books and stuff to see the animals that these people brought, their pets, for to these festivities and everything. So even if you don't have a pet, but you like pets or love pets or whatever, if you're in between pets or whatever, just, something like this is always so interesting and so fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be perfect. We'll have a little photo booth section set up to where you can take your own pictures. I wish there was a way we could take pictures. Maybe next year. But right now we will have it set up to where you can take gorgeous pictures with the lake in the background. So that should be really nice.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just something that's family fun, family friendly, and something to do to get out the house on a Saturday. It's going to be beautiful. Why not? Why you want to sit cooped up in your house? You can mow your grass later. It's not growing anymore this week. So come on out.
The dust is going to be there,
Yeah, mine's a jungle out front. My husband's away for a little while, so I haven't gotten the yard.
Oh, well,
it's a jungle out there.
Yeah, you live. I do live in a jungle, actually, to tell you the truth.
Really?
But no, that's my philosophy. You get outside as much as you can. Just stay out, take a book, read, or whatever.
And I'm going to knock on wood for that one because I'm a little superstitious.
Well, you can knock on my head.
I do want to give a huge shout out, though, to our sponsors, especially those gold and platinum sponsors that helped out with this pet program. Of course, I am ecstatic for everyone who has sponsored, volunteered, sent messages, everything. But our gold sponsor was Harlan L. Horton, PC, which is a law firm here in Farmville.
Yeah, I know Harlan.
And then, of course, our platinum sponsor is Feedmore. And like I said, they have graciously donated a lot of pet treats and things like that, and even pet food and supplies over the years. So great supporter, and we thank you all for your partnerships and your support and donations, because without this program would not exist. It is not a federal program. All of the funds for this program come from donations, fundraisers, grants, and that's it. So if it wasn't for all of you helping out with this event, it wouldn't be possible, period.
Well, it's going to be absolutely wonderful and a big success. I feel it in my heart that it will be. Now, give us a phone number.
Okay, yes, of course. So if you have any questions, of course, about the thing, there's signs everywhere. I have went insane with the signs, and there's even a huge sign right out there at Wilkes Lake. So it's all there. But if you have any questions or want to go ahead and pre-register for the event, so you just walk in and go, my number is 434-767-5588, or you can reach me at my work cell, which is 434-694-8916.
Okay, and you didn't mention the categories. We better mention the categories.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so the categories for the costume contest. So there are 3 categories. You've got the cutest costume, the most original costume, and your owner pet couples costumes. So let me explain this just a little bit. Everybody loves to
these
match.
ideas.
Everybody loves to match, especially families. I know this year we're going as minions as a family.
Oh.
We're going to all be a big group of minions going down
wow.
Main Street this year. So, of course, my dog is ready to be a minion this year. My daughter is also going to be a minion. They're coupling together. There are lots of different, some people, I've seen it in the past where some person did, somebody was a ketchup and their dog was a hot dog.
Oh.
Stuff like that. But if you want some good ideas, if you check out our Facebook page, we have the event on there, and I have been posting lots of stuff on that. All of our sponsors are posted on there. I've given you guys sneak peeks of the auction items on there.
Wow. Yeah.
Some good ideas on what to do for the costume contest. I'm gonna tell you, this was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Somebody had taken their pit bull and put the green fur paint on him, and then put ripped jean pants, and he looked like the Hulk. It was the cutest thing I had ever seen. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm putting this picture up there. So stuff like that, that's really going to get a judge's attention. So
yeah. I could imagine me in a Hershey chocolate bar type thing with Idgie's, little chocolate kiss on
Yes.
Yeah, as if that's going to happen. But anyway, as if I have time for that. Anyway, this all sounds wonderful. I'm going to try to get down there, and I might bring Idgie as well. But they don't have to be in a costume.
No, they don't have to be. Some dogs don't want to be in a costume.
Right.
I think my sister is doing, my niece is going to be Dorothy, and her dog is going to be Toto.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because Bear's not getting in it. She told me, she's like, Bear's not getting in that daggone costume. Now, Elvis has no objections. He's going to get in that thing, and he'll forget he was wearing it after a little while. So, but yeah, Elvis is used to clothes. I'm a bougie pupper mom.
I have never heard pupper before.
Puppers? Oh, that's my puppers.
Anyway, okay. Well,
you're going to use it now, aren't you?
I am. I just think it's very, very neat.
Puppers.
If you can pick a peck of pipple puppers.
Oh no!
How many pickled pepper puppers can you?
Yeah, I'd have to practice that one.
I'm one of these with that particular tongue twister. Anyway, okay. So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just like I said, I would love to have this a big event so that we can make it even bigger next year. I do want to say this. We will have PSR Pet Love merchandise out there. So we do have our own merchandise for it. We have logoed shirts, which are awesome because they have a QR code on the back. So if anybody ever comes up to me with my shirt on and they're like, oh, well, I don't have anything but a card to donate. Okay, honey, just scan this code on the back of my shirt and you can go right to our donation page.
Aren't those codes just
So we try to think of everything. We'll have keychains. We've got bracelets. We've got really adorable bandanas with the PSR Pet Love logo on there. So all kinds of good merchandise to purchase. I think I may have a couple extra of the Pet Walk shirts. That was a pre-registration. Next year, it was kind of an afterthought. I was like, hey, after everything had already started going, I was like, we should have T-shirts. Whoops. So next year, we'll get that out a little bit earlier so that more people can pre-register and get those shirts. But
okay. All right. Sounds good.
We may have a few to do. But even so, you can still sport your PSR Pet Love stuff. And, of course, like I said, all those proceeds go right back into the program. So you're buying for a good cause.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Good luck.
Yes.
And hope to see you there.
Yes.
I don't have any plans for Saturday that I know of.
it
So
was meant
Itchy
to
and I
be.
just might go on a little adventure.
Yes.
She loves adventures.
I'm so
especially when
excited.
I
Thank
take
you
her to
so
the
much for
dump.
having me on this morning.
Thank you so much, Nikki, for coming, and we appreciate PSR and everything that you guys do over there. It's just
Thank you so
it's just
much.
amazing. I don't, it's a wonderful community incentive, and like I said, the world is a better place with you guys.
Thank
in
you.
it.
That's
Okay.
what we do.
All right.
One-stop shop, older adults. We help you.
I hate to say that. I hate to think it, but I am an older adult these days. So anyway.
You look great.
Oh, well.
Whatever
thank
you're
you.
doing, you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. All right. You take care.
Thank you so much.
And good luck with the Minions. They go super. All right. Take care. All right. Once again, this is the pet walk, and it is going to be on Saturday, and from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Wilkes Lake State Park, and it's PSR Pet Love Pet Walk, and it's to raise funds for the PSR Pet Love program to help supply pet food to those in need. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We've got some business to do here, and we've got our weather forecast coming up, plus the birthday and anniversary calendar. And then we'll bring in Noah Massage to help out with the second half of our Call Flow radio show. So this edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The WFLO forecast for Southside and Central Virginia calls for mostly sunny today with some patchy frost, and that should be over with by 9 o'clock. We'll see a high today of 58 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 36. Also, some patchy frost is expected. On Thursday, patchy frost again in the early hours with a high of 59 degrees. Thursday night, clear. Then some patchy frost as well, a low of 34, so that's getting a little chilly there. For Friday, we'll see a high of 66 degrees under sunny skies, some more patchy frost around. Friday night, a little warmer under clear skies, a low of 38. On Saturday, sunny with a high of 69. On Saturday night, clear with a low of 42. And for Sunday, lots of sunshine with a high of 73 degrees. Outside, it's 90% humidity. We have calm winds. Our barometric pressure is at 30.15 inches. And we do have fair skies outside. It's warmed up to 41 degrees outside of our WFLO studios. And your weather brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. Let's look now at our birthdays and perhaps anniversaries for this Wednesday, October the 16th. And it's brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right. Well, we know what that music is about. It's about birthdays.
Birthdays and anniversaries and addresses and phone numbers you can call the birthdays in. And
right.
It's all wrapped up in one little song.
Take it away, Noah.
Okay. Yes. So today, like Chris said, it is Wednesday, October 16th, and I do have some birthdays I'd like to announce. Starting off with the Kim G. Rigsby is celebrating today, as well as Robbie Knight, Kinley Dumond, Christy S. Robertson, and the one anniversary on the list I have right here is Mike and Julie Thorpe. And one more birthday, not to leave this person off, Irvin Robertson is also celebrating. So.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
that's
a decent sized list.
Decent-sized list. That's right. Well, tell us how they can get their names to us.
Okay, yes. So they can get their names to us by calling in at 434-394-0924, or you can email those to birthdays@wflo.net.
All right. And for the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson PC on Main Street in downtown Farmville. All right. We've got my breakfast all over my recipe.
Oh, goodness.
We do have a caller, so we'll check on our calls first. And we'll say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Sunshine and Noah, top of the morning.
Good morning, Barry. How are you?
Fall is in the air, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Boy, I tell you, and when you feel this air and it's cool, it's festival time, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I heard y'all talking about a big event taking place Saturday, and that's what I'm going to talk about briefly this morning. Once folks are done in Farmville with that festival, we invite you down to the 3rd annual Fall Festival at Tarwallet Baptist Church Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Man, it's going to be a great event. We're going to have bluegrass gospel music by our first go-round, and it's going to be a lot of gospel music from 1 to 4. The big event, the main event, is the Brunswick Stew. Stew masters are David and Candy Clark of Cumberland, well-known people. They do a great job. All the pre-orders are gone.
Wow.
All of them are sold. 100 quarts were gone by Monday, so we cut it off, but we're going to have 140 quarts that day for sale. First come, first serve.
Yum.
So get there early. $10 a quart, and all proceeds will benefit some of our mission projects at our church. And we're going to have games for the kids. We're going to have free popcorn. We're going to have free cotton candy. We're going to have free hot dogs. We're going to have free chips. And we're going to have some free water.
Barry, that sounds like socialism.
Well, you can call you whatever you want to, as long as I'm there. It's going to be some food. Ain't no doubt about it.
Always.
But anyway, yes. But anyway, it's this Saturday. Tarwallet Baptist Church is located 150 Tarwallet Road, Cumberland. Like I said, no more pre-orders of stew, but you can get it that day, first come, first serve. Now, let me say something to you people that have pre-ordered. If you are not there by 3 p.m. to pick up your order and pay for it, guess what? It's going to be done.
It's going to be resold.
It's going to be resold. Yes, indeed. So if you want your pre-orders, you better get there by 3 to pay for it, or it will be sold after 3 p.m. because it ends at 4 p.m. So anyway, it's always a successful event every and each year at Tarwallet Baptist Church. Yours truly will be serving as master of ceremony, and I have got tons of giveaways that day. And all you have to have when you come into the festival on Saturday, get a ticket at the ticket booth. They're free, no charge for the tickets. For the giveaway, only one per person, and we wish everybody the very best. I want to thank all the merchants in Cumberland County who have donated our door prizes. They come to us from Easy Go Mart in Cumberland. They come to us from Midway Market up on 45. Napa Auto Parts, Vito's Italian Restaurant, and my aunt over at Steel Magnolia's Day Spa. And I don't think I'm leaving out anybody, but if I am, forgive me, because my memory is not as good as it used to be, because that's because I'm getting younger every day.
Okay.
So, but everybody, we do invite you to come on down and to Tallwalla Baptist Church Saturday. And I want to solicit thoughts and prayers for a very lovely young lady that is soon to pass with cancer. Her name is Karen Singer Williams. Our former pastor at Hatcher Baptist Church, the Reverend Clyde Singer, is his oldest daughter. The family are around her side at the moment. We're expecting her death anytime for her homegoing. We just ask folks to continue to remember her in your thoughts and prayers. Again, Karen Singer Williams up in Swoop, Virginia, is soon to pass to be home with the Lord. We just want folks to pray for that family, and our best wishes to them. I know some of them are probably listening around the area, but it's a very sad thing. She's pretty much eat up with cancer and soon to be home with the Lord, to be free of all those illnesses and to have a perfect body.
All right.
And Sunshine, you doing okay?
I'm doing all right.
You keeping Noah straight?
I'm trying.
Are you? Well,
Actually, he's trying to keep me straight.
Well, I expect it works both ways. Of course, some of our great listeners, Vicki McHenry and her son Andrew from over at Tallwalla Baptist Church. Good morning to y'all. I know y'all are listening. They tell us every Sunday that they hear us mention their name on the radio. We got some great folks down there at Tallwalla Baptist Church, and just plan to come on down and be with us Saturday, and we're going to have a great time of fun, food, and fellowship.
All right. Sounds wonderful.
Y'all have a great day and a great week, and stay safe.
Same to you, Barry. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. That was Barry Miles telling us about the
Fall Fest.
Fall Fest over there at Tallwalla Baptist Church in Cumberland from 1 to 4, I think is what he said. All right. Lines are open at 434-394-0924. And it is time now for our recipe of the week. Yes. It's Grandma's cheesy hash brown casserole. And this was submitted by Keaton Larson. And he says here, this is what he's saying. Every family has a favorite casserole. Okay?
True.
Some love chicken casseroles. Others prefer a taco casserole or a dessert casserole. His grandmother was famous for her cheesy potato casserole. She was a potato farmer from Idaho. So I guess that makes sense. She also has plenty of comforting country favorites and great fall classics like apple dessert. We might get a hold of that one a little bit later. Anyway, she grew up tending to the farm before school, feeding chickens and harvesting. If she wasn't out on the farm, she was cooking. And since she lived on a potato farm, there were plenty of potatoes to use. She got pretty good at cooking them, and this cheesy potato casserole is one of her best. So here we go. Here are your ingredients. 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 2 cups of sour cream, a half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, 2 cups of cheddar cheese shredded, a third of a cup of green onions sliced, 1 package of Ore-Ida country-style hash browns. My mouth's watering. Sorry. 2 cups of cornflakes cereal, a quarter cup of melted butter, and more salt and pepper as needed. Now, I'm going to give you a tip for the cornflakes, okay? If you want to make rich, delicious cornflakes, here's the best strategy. Cook the cornflakes in butter before laying the cereal over the casserole. This will create a nice crunchy texture on top of the casserole. It does not need to be a long step. Once the butter has soaked into the cornflakes, they are ready for the casserole.
That sounds delicious. I love a golden kind of like crusty, just anything crusty. I'm like,
Yep,
You know.
crusty and crispy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here are the directions. You preheat the oven to 350 degrees. In a large bowl, whisk together the cream of chicken soup, the sour cream, the salt, and pepper. Then you stir in the cheese and the green onions and the hash browns until well mixed. Spoon the mixture into a buttered 9 by 13 inch baking dish. In another bowl, you mix the cornflakes and softened butter. You spread the cereal over the potato casserole. You bake for about 45 minutes or until hot and bubbly. Let it rest for 5 minutes, and you garnish with more green onions if desired, just to make it pretty on the top. Does that sound great or
That
what?
sounds so nice. Yeah, I love mashed potato. Any sort of potato is
too.
like delicious. Even sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I'll give credit where credit is due. You know.
Well, I have a friend who loves to make twice-baked
Yeah.
potatoes.
What is that?
Well, you bake the potato, and then you scoop out all the pulp, inside of the potato, and you mix in like sour cream and cheese and chives and anything else, mushrooms,
Yeah,
anything that you want, and sour cream, and you stuff them back into the shell and bake them again.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would try that.
Yeah.
I would try that.
It sounds well. I have made them before myself. It's a little more involved, but the outcome is worth it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we'll post this. Correct?
Yes. Yeah. We'll have that out.
All right. Well, we did have a call, but maybe they'll call back.
Got away from us.
I know it did.
The potato talk is too intense.
It was there. Anyway, I don't have any of my little thingies up here, like my birthdays and stuff like that.
Oh, my goodness,
so
Chris.
while you're doing that,
Yes.
I will, let's see what we'll do. We will check the temperature here along with the weather forecast. Is it warming up? That's the big question. Is it warm? So, we'll say, yes, it's up to 44 degrees now outside with lots of sunshine. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to check out, let's check out celebrity birthdays first. Famous birthdays coming up. Thank you. Oh, you got them up already. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, who's celebrating on this October the 16th? Actor-director Tim Robbins is 66 today. And he's a tall guy.
He is.
Yeah. I always forget how tall he is. He directed a pair of episodes of the series, let's see, Treme? Whatever that is. I've never heard of it. But anyway, some folks out there may have. Mm-hmm. Rocker Flea. Maybe I got a scratch. Flea. Mm-hmm. Turned 62 today. He appeared as a character named Needles in Back to the Future 2.
Mm. Didn't watch the second one. Did you?
I did, yeah. I did, but I don't. That was a long time ago.
It was it might have been the Western one, or was that the third one? There was one that took place in like the West.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't. You have to fill me in on some of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Actress Kelly Martin turns 49 today. Mm-hmm. She portrayed the title character in a Hallmark series based on the Haley Dean mysteries. Mm. And I understand those are pretty popular on Hallmark. I don't believe I've seen any of those, but... Okay, singer John Mayer turns 47 today. He was nominated as a Best New Artist in the 2003 Grammy Awards. All right, who else? She looks familiar. Actress Katrina Scorsone turns 44. She got her start on the Canadian children's show Mr. Dress Up. Mr. Dress Up.
Those Canadians and their darn kids' shows. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Well, I remember all the kids' shows,
Yeah.
my kids used to watch, and I had to enjoy watching them, with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, Captain
Howdy
Kangaroo.
Doody.
That's funny. Yeah.
This is way, way, way back.
Yeah. Hong Kong Phooey.
No, I hadn't seen that one.
Okay.
Is that what
It's
it
a good.
was?
Yeah.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a caller. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Noah, your comment that everything free is socialism cracked me up this morning.
Oh well, I'm glad I could. I'm glad I could do that for you, sir.
Yeah. Do you miss John's background music this morning?
You know what? I think it's nice in small doses, but John doesn't know. What is it called?
When to stop?
Yeah. That's a good one.
I kind of like it. It's refreshing.
Yeah. No. Oh boy.
I got a smile out of him anyway.
All right. That's right.
Great. Yeah. I think it's interesting,
Mm-hmm.
that you can keep carrying on a conversation and just
pop
pull
some
up-
music
pop
on.
some music
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Just like that.
Remember last week when we were talking about Wayne Newton?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told you he was on the Golden Bachelorette 2 weeks ago. But last week, they had REO Speedwagon playing a private concert for one of the dates.
Ah.
Ew.
Another one of your favorites.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they're a good group.
Yeah.
But once they and the songs are beautiful up until they get those screaming guitars,
Screaming guitars.
Screaming
They're
guitars
like shouting at you.
Yeah, it's just like
It's like wow.
It just ruins the whole song for me. So, that's just me.
No, are you doing Farmville Spotlight this month?
I am doing Farmville Spotlight this month, and I have a special guest. I
On
don't want
Halloween?
Oh, that's right. It's gonna be Halloween. I should. Oh my goodness, Chris.
What?
So many opportunities. I don't know. I should get like an emo artist, or somebody who's like very goth, Are those still around, goth people?
I don't
remember goth
No,
people?
I do remember goth. Yeah, I do.
Oh man,
But
that's
you're
too
doing
funny.
one this month?
I am, yeah.
Even though it's on Halloween?
Even though it's on Halloween, it might be the last one. It might be a cursed episode, but I think you gotta, in the face of adversity, you gotta just kind of go head first and
Sure.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and see what happens. But
You're not going to tell us who it is.
no,
Okay.
because I might change it now.
Oh.
Because I might change. I had somebody picked out, but now it's Halloween. I don't know. I mean, I might try to find a spooky artist. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
anyways.
I'm sure you could find a crazy turkey for Thanksgiving.
A creepy turkey for Thanksgiving?
That would be nice.
A crazy turkey.
Oh, a
Crazy
crazy
turkey.
turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Why would you want a crazy turkey for Thanksgiving?
Because it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Chris. Get with the program. Crazy turkey.
I heard of wild turkey before.
Yeah, that's
but-
right. That's right. Is that what you
Crazy
meant, caller?
Yeah.
A wild turkey.
Yeah,
Crazy
wild
turkey.
Yeah, that's when I cook my wild turkey. I pour a little wild turkey on top of it.
Oh, I know what that. I think I know what that means. Rum? No, I don't know.
It gets the alcohol gets the gamey taste out.
Yeah. And it also gets the tipsiness
In.
in full swing.
Yeah, we gotta have a turkey dance.
I don't know if I've told this story on the air before, but my nonna made some killer meals before in my life. I mean, Italian. She has like that heritage. It's just in her blood to make just pure magic. Mm-hmm. And one time she made a vodka rigatoni, but she's really heavy on that vodka. She's dumping it in by the bottle. She's just like, there's just bottles everywhere, Chris. And like, usually when you do that, you let it cook for like 45 minutes, an hour, just to kind of like, slowly cook it. Mm-hmm. She dumped like a half a bottle of like high proof vodka. Like 5 minutes before she served it on like low heat.
Did she set fire to it?
No. She just dumped it in, and it's just like simmering, and it's just.
Oh.
And so, I remember I was probably like 8, maybe 9, and we're all eating, and I'm like eating this pasta, and it's so sweet, and like it's it's amazing. It's really amazing. But I start sweating. So I start pulling off my clothes while I'm eating this pasta. I'm like, I was like in a long sleeve, and I go into a shirt sleeve, and I'm like, I get like 2 bowls, and then I immediately pass out on the couch. And then everybody started realizing, oh no, I think Noah's drunk from the vodka sauce. Yeah.
Got a little too tipsy.
A little too. It was pretty. I was sweating. I was like covered
Bad
in sweat.
Nona. Bad Nona.
Good Nona. Good Nona.
Anyway.
That's
Remember
great.
the peppers that you ate live on the air?
Pardon me?
Remember the peppers that you ate live on the air?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. No, that'll be a day I'll never forget.
Me neither.
Yeah, Chris, you were here.
It was horrifying.
You saw my face turn
Yes.
from optimistic to horrified
It's like I'm gonna
in a
die.
matter of like seconds.
I had my phone ready to dial 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember just the extreme heat in my cheeks. Like, my cheeks felt like they were on fire.
They're probably throbbing.
Yeah. Like, I felt the pulsation in my face. Just like, boom. Just like, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean...
Would you try peppers like that, caller?
No, I would not. He's braver than me.
Yeah.
It's not brave. It's just like, I mean, it's kind of like going... I think it's like going to an amusement park. Like, do you want to have a intense experience, like, whoosh, like going up and down, left and right, hanging upside down? That's what it's like for me. Only I'm suffering on the floor in the bathroom, like instead of being at an amusement park with like popcorn smells and soda.
Yeah. Well.
I'm just like on a dirty floor in the bathroom of a public building.
Wow.
Yeah. Not quite the same, but
No.
close enough.
You couldn't talk the last 5 minutes after that.
Oh, I know. I mean, it was longer than that. It was probably like, Chris,
Yeah,
how
it
long was I in
rendered
there?
him-
15 minutes?
it rendered him
20 minutes?
speechless, yeah,
It
pretty
was
much.
like 20 minutes. I think it was like 20 minutes for the whole thing. The worst part was, and I hope nobody's eating their breakfast right this moment, but, after I, ingested the pepper, I kept on drinking water to kind of cool it down. Didn't have milk with me. Should have brought milk. But, I would throw up the water. The water would be like fire because, like, it was with the pepper. And then so I just, like, my throat would be recoated in the spice. And I just...
So you did get sick.
No.
No, you didn't?
No, I didn't get sick. I think it was just so intense that, like, my body was trying to reject it. It was like, get out of here with that hot pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. You're crazy. Get out of here.
Yeah, well,
Get rid of it.
we got to get out of
Yeah,
here.
we do have to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're
Caller,
20
we got to
seconds
get out
over.
of here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But it was nice of you to call in and do it again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, have a great one.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, we got to get...
We gotta get rolling, Chris. We gotta...
I know. We got
I know.
to get going with our day.
Right. Well,
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
WFLO AM 870 Farmville.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. Early voting